Welcome Capricorn, this is Regina of Pacific Tarot, and I'm getting ready to do your April 2022 reading. There is the new moon in Aries on the 1st tomorrow, so we are still in the dark of the moon energy. I have laid out your cards for beginning, middle, and end of April with the Egyptian deck. I'll clarify with the African Tarot, and I'll finish off with an Oracle card. I am hoping that if you enjoy this reading, you will like and subscribe to my channel so that I can create more content. And let's get started with your overall energy, Capricorn. We have the Two of Cups. This is a beautiful card of connection, of deep connection to the self, to another, to your heart's desire. This card indicates the ability to find the deepest connection to your authentic self so that you are building the connection between who you are and your greatest potential. As you build up this capacity to recognize your authentic self and thus those authentic connections between you and others, other ideas, your goals, you are basing all relationships on this ability to choose self, to choose that which is the best in you, and to establish all relationships based on that self-knowledge. This may indicate a powerful friendship or partnership that you are engaging in right now as you pursue the new goals in our new astrological year with the spring equinox. Let's find out more about this. We have the King of Swords, the Five of Swords, and the Nine of Pentacles. You're very much focused on your independence, your stability, and your security at this time. You are working very hard to love self in such a way that you prioritize the very best that you can give to yourself. This is coming from a process of really understanding ways in which you may have failed yourself. You may have not chosen the best for you in situations that you are even currently embroiled in. There is a lot of struggle and conflict perhaps in a situation that you were engaged in. It may be domestic, it may be in your work environment, but it is not necessarily an overt exercise in betrayal. But there is, because of your ability, your inability to trust yourself, or where you have had doubts or misgivings about your own best intentions, what serves you best, you may have allowed others to persuade you or given space to those who are not clear, do not have a sincere or honest intent to be of service or to be helpful. So this is you in a lot of negotiations, perhaps, in conversations, seeking information, looking for help from others, and not necessarily getting the help that you need. And in that sense, you having to release the ability of others to support you. You're recognizing who people in your circle truly are, and you are releasing that energy, but you are engaging in conversations and communications in order to find the assistance that you so desperately feel that you need. Part of that, even desperation, confusion, or mistrust, is based on your uh, doubting what you feel is best for you, what you know to be best for you. And as you continue to resource and reflect upon what your needs are, what your intent is that best serves you, you will inevitably move towards this space of independence, self-reliance, and self-sustenance that allows you to feel that sense of security and stability that you feel is essential for you at this time. In the middle of the month, we have the Queen of Swords, the Empress, and the Death card. The Empress is the center card in your reading, and this is indicating to me that not only are you able to come into this full reckoning of your own power and potential, but this is the basis on which you are recognizing that this other information, these other communications, these other false efforts to provide assistance to you from others is based on your continuous inquiry into what is serving you and providing you protection and stability. There is even a divine couple here. There is a King and Queen of Swords, which is indicating that this partnership is very much about your finding your power, Capricorn. You're asserting your power, and you're allowing the sense of power to transform the situation, the circumstances of your life at this time. You are this empowerment that you are experiencing, this partnership, and this partnership can be not only an actual pairing of a connection, a meaningful friendship, or connection that serves your similar goals and interests, but it also indicates that these are the sides of your own nature that are conjoined together to inquire, to explore, to quest for the truth of your real true nature, the abundant, resourceful nature that is what in fact draws for you and helps to unfold the sense of stability and independence that you are beginning to experience. This power that allows you to stabilize your desires, your environment, your resources, is also allowing you, giving you the strength and courage to let go and morph from an old way of being alone, independent in the world, to allowing yourself to be a resource for the world, for your tribe, for your community. You are morphing into the sense of internalized abundance and resourcefulness that others model themselves from as they see you moving forward. So this sense of power allows you to let go of and release things that are no longer serving you, including the false communications, the misinformation, the erroneous information that you are gaining from those around you. Letting go, releasing that, those doubters, it is about releasing your own doubts. And it does not mean that you are literally cutting people out of your life in exactly those terms. Instead, you are turning away from seeking the assistance of those who are not sincerely invested in supporting you. As you draw closer and closer to your source of wealth and independence, you also are increasingly generous with the resources that you embody. And that generosity is a result of your ability to be the things that you are promoting, the resources, the natural gifts and talents, the connection with nature, and the understanding that all things grow, all things die, and all things are born again. So in the Empress and the Death card, we have symbols of birth and death, fertility and transformation. So these are a powerful set of themes that you are experiencing in April. Because the higher arcana cards are about lessons that we have invited into our lives, the time frame is not our time frame. These are lessons that you have been experiencing and moving towards and through for a much longer period of time than a week or even a month. But this process right now is really allowing you to be in sync with the season. In the end of April, we have the Temperance card, the Magician, and the Chariot. Capricorn, you are actually using this ability to reflect on your experiences, your capacity, and your own gifts and strengths and weaknesses to balance your external and internal forces in life. This is you really exemplifying the work of the Grand Alchemist in a way that a loving relationship or a partnership, even with yourself, mirrors on a more individual and personal level. So this great sense of self-love becomes love for yourself and everyone in your world, for your world. So the Grand Alchemist is about you equalizing all the positive elements in your environment towards a greater healing that you are experiencing for yourself and on behalf of others. So this is a time of tremendous balance and healing as you recognize your ability to create what it is that you most desire. And as you identify your goal as the Magician, you are moving ahead at rapid pace in many ways because you have found a way to seek the help that you need. You've learned to ask for the help that you need in the form of information from others, a partnership with others, and that is part of this team, this community, this tribe that you are moving forward with to great and successful conclusion. So the Chariot also indicates your ability to ask for divine help, to ask those that not only work with you, for you, among you, but also those that you respect as authorities that are connected with, that are helping you to seek the ends that you're seeking. So this is you asking for help and internalizing that sense of empowerment. I'm going to clarify the Empress card in the middle. But Capricorn, this is absolutely amazing reading. I have for the Empress the Queen of Wands, and I have the King of Swords. So we have another couple here, and this is giving me more information about the energies that you are balancing in order to anchor yourself in your sense of power and generosity and fertility. So this is you as a fount of new ideas, new inspirations, and projecting new, abundant, generating ideas and projects. The Queen of Wands indicates that your confidence is growing. Your heart is enlarging. You are passionate in your pursuit of growth. Growth for yourself, for sure, but also your ability in embodying that passion and that confidence to drive the determination of an entire team or community. The King of Swords is also showing that you are able to step back and detach from these powerful feelings that you are generating in the middle of these deep connections, so that you are able to recognize and gain a greater perspective, so that you are well equipped to understand that the power of your ideas are what shape your reality and allow you to strategize your way forward to the outcome that you most desire. Capricorn, I'm going to finish off this reading with an oracle card and ask again, if you're enjoying or liking this reading, that you please like and subscribe to my channel so that I can continue to develop new content. And I picked wisteria. I have a lovely wisteria outside of my living room window, and the key word is longevity. Plan for and take the dedicated path. I'm going to leave it there, Capricorn. Thank you so much for your time and attention. And until next time, Namaste.